Hi folks, thanks for joining me for this intermediate to advanced level exercise session. You will need a good baseline of strength and fitness to complete this. We're going to start with a warm up, so just spread the feet, let the heels follow. I'm going to do some full body circles, bringing my arms round and then back the other way. One more each way. And stack it back up. I'm going to bring my arms in front as I rise up onto my toes and then back down by my side. Good, let's do one more. Bring the palms facing up, arms in front, and we're going to do a heel raise again, this time bringing the arms out to the side. Two more. Good. You're going to go down for some squats, driving up through the heels as you come up. Keep the chest up, keep the eye gaze up. Two more. Lovely. Come to the edge of your mat if you're using mat. And we're going to do a inchworm, so I'm hinging at the pelvis. Come forwards, hands come down, walking it out into a plank, and then walking it back. Okay, either keep with this, or we're going to go into the plank, and then I'm going to bring my right hand, left shoulder back down, left hand, right shoulder. I'm going to go into a pike, come back to touch my ankle, and then opposite ankle again on the other side, and then walk it back up. So, looks a bit like this. Into plank, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you can't touch your foot, you can touch your shin. Good, let's do one more. And take it back up into standing. Okay, step your left foot forward. Big gap in between the feet. We're going to do a split squat lunge, okay? So we're keeping the chest up, dropping the back knee down. I'm going to do 5, and then at the bottom I'm going to do a hold. And as a further progression, I'm going to do arm openings, which is a trunk rotation, keeping the hips pointing forwards at the bottom. Do what level's right for you. You can just do split squat, you can add a hold, or you can add the arm rotations in like me. Okay, chest is up, I'm dropping down, back knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it down there, 3 arm openings, each arm, pinning the shoulders back, rotate, rotate the other way. Lovely, bringing it back up. And switch feet. Get your balance first, chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it down, arm openings. Lovely. Okay, might be feeling a little bit of a burn there through those thigh muscles. Okay, we're going to do a squat variation. So we're coming down into the squat, a pulse at the bottom, and then back up. So we come down, pulse, down, up. Either stay here or we're going to add a leg lift as we come up. So we go down, pulse, down, lift the leg. Do one more each leg if you're doing that version. Lovely, give those legs a shake. Okay, we'll have a quick breather. Let's come down onto the mat into a shell stretch. Okay, and while you're just resting there, I'll just talk through the next exercise. We're going to do a tricep dominant press up, which means that it's a push up but the elbows stay close to the body. So they're coming back as you lower yourself down and you're pushing up straight. Not locking out the elbows at the end, but we are bringing the elbows into a straightened position. There's 3 levels you can do here. First level, you can do the exercise on your knees, so I'll just demonstrate. So we want to be nice and straight at the hips, chest coming down to the mat, floor, and push up. Or you can do the next level up, which is the one I'm going to be doing, which is where you are on your toes at the top, and we're lowering slowly with control. Knees come down at the bottom and pushing yourself back up. You can also do a full press push up, going down and up on your toes and not using your knees if you prefer. I'm going to be aiming to do 10, so you do the number, see if you can do 10 with me or whatever's right for you. Okay, let's go. Remember, keep those elbows close to the body. Great job. Okay, just again have a breather. I'm going to try stretch the triceps out. So just bringing the top of the arm close to the ear and just gently pulling the elbow backwards. Good, and switch arm. And shoulders, a little roll there. And then from there, I'm going to come on to my side. So you can use a little pillow if you have one here. And I'm just going to get my body aligned. So I'm thinking of aligning my torso up with the front of my mat. And I'm looking at where my feet are, my hips and my shoulders and getting them stacked. I'm just lengthening the top hip down towards the heel. And I'm going to do clam here. So it's a rotational movement at the hip joint. And just making sure that I'm not rolling backwards. Okay, I'm now going to add a extension of my knee into it. So my knee comes up, extend my knee, foot back down, return. So let's engage through the pelvic floor if you're not already. And I'm just going to add a bit more of a challenge there. So we come open the clam, extend the leg, a leg circle, foot back down, close the clam. So we're trying to keep the pelvis nice and steady. Let's do 2 more. Okay, straighten out the bottom leg. I'm going to just lift my top leg up, lift my bottom leg up, and then with the top leg I'm going to point to lift, flex the ankle to lower. Again, challenging my core. So I want to be nice and steady. I've got my pelvic floor engaged. I'm just drawing my lower tummy towards my backbone there to help just stabilise this lower part, my lumbar spine and my pelvis. Good, bring it back down. Last bit, just scissoring the legs forwards and back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay, let's switch sides. From position. Okay, alignment engaged. Top hip coming down. Opening and closing the clam. Adding the knee straight in. Feet back together, knees closed there. Adding a circle in at the top. Good, let's do 1 more. Good, straightening the bottom leg, lift the top leg, lift the bottom, lift and lower the top leg. Good, the last bit, keep the legs hovering, we're just going to scissor the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Come onto your back. Okay. And we're just going to give the glutes a little bit of a stretch now across the leg Right leg over the left. Just pull the knee in. Good, and switch legs. Left leg crosses over the right, pull the right thigh in. You should be feeling the stretch left side of the glute muscles here now. Okay, bring that leg back down. I'm just going to move my pillow out of the way. And we're going to do a crunch. So I'm going to have my arms starting over my head. And as I breathe out, I'm coming up. Breathe in, return. So just get your mind to focus on your abdominals as you do this. That's where the work is coming from. And you can either stay with this or we're going to do a full sit up. So we're coming up. I'm going to sit nice and tall at the top of it. And then slowly I'm rolling back down with control. And return. Two more. Good, and back down with control as we're doing the full sit up. Okay, I'm going to place my hands now behind my head and I'm just going to do some oblique muscle exercises. So I'm bringing my right ribs towards my left side of the pelvis as I breathe out. Breathe in, return. And either stay here or we're going to take it up a notch to crisscross. So one leg comes up, then the next. And as I crunch to my left side, my right leg straightens and I switch. You're not pulling your head. Movement's coming from the abdominals, those oblique muscles. Good, and we'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees to the chest, little rock side to side. And I'm just going to demonstrate the next exercise. Now, you can place your hands just under the pelvis here, and that will just help provide a block to keep that pelvis stable. Makes it a bit easier. Or hands at the side. I've got my knees and my feet together, and I'm just, as I breathe out, I'm bringing my toes down to the floor. Breathe in to return. Now the important thing here is that we imagine we've got a Malteser under the lower back. We're not lifting the lower back away from it, so we're keeping the lower back in a neutral position and not arching the back away from the mat. Okay. Our progression here will be to straighten the legs, bring the heels down, sweep round and back to start. Again, really strong in the core now, lots of control at the lower back and pelvis. Do one more. Good, and then scissors. So we're either starting in tabletop, touch one foot down and back, then the next, and you can just speed that up a little bit. Or we're going to do full scissors, which is we straighten the leg, and we're just going to switch. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hopefully we've woken up the core a bit there. And next we're going to do a plank. I'm going to aim for a minute. If you need to take a rest during, please do. You can either do plank on your knees, so demonstrate here, like so. Just make sure that your back's not sagging towards the mat, or you're not sticking your hips up in the air. Or we're going to do a full plank. To progress, move your elbows away, okay, from your feet. Okay, so I'm just going to count us down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So really good and strong in the core, yeah. Tummy pulled up tight towards the backbone. And we're 15 seconds in. Halfway there, how are we feeling? Don't lose your form. That's 45 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Come down there. Well done, guys. And we're just going to stretch out those abdominals. So I'm just resting in this position. Okay, and I just feel a gentle stretch along the tummy. Not forcing or pushing myself up, I'm just relaxing here. And from there, we're just gonna come onto our back. Last part. Now, we're gonna do shoulder bridge. So bring your heels close to your bottom. You don't need a head support. Hands down by the side. Just shimmy your shoulders away from your ears. Just a little rock of your pelvis, quite nice after we've just done those core exercises. And I'm just going to scoot my tailbone up to the ceiling and peeling away from the mat bit by bit by bit. Coming up. Sit bones squeeze together, hips nice and high, and I'm rolling back down. Good, let's do one more. And come back down. Okay, arms out to the side, knees and feet together. I'm just going to roll my knees to the left as my head turns to the right, and then I'm going to switch sides. Let's hold the stretch. And the other way with a hold. Good, bring the knees back up. Just going to stretch my hamstring. Switch legs. Come onto your side, into all fours, and we're just going to do a cat and cow there. And thread the needle. So we're bringing the arm under and round. Good, switch sides. Nice upper trunk rotation there to finish. Good. Let's come back onto our feet. Legs a little shake out there. We're going to finish there with corkscrew, so your hands pointing forward or palms pointing forward. Bring it up onto the toes, drop down, shrug the shoulders up, down, reach up and round. One more. And thanks for joining me. I hope you feel good after that. And I'll see you next time.